This is our Monday yoga class. Again, we'll need a set of blocks today. If you'd like to grab a strap, that is always an option. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. You're welcome to bring a block underneath your hips, allowing you to open up your hips a little bit deeper, or just have a comfortable seat on the floor. From here, just resting your hands on your knees. Deep inhale, gaze up, look up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, round your spine. Seated cat and cow, inhale, gaze up, look up. Spread your collarbone wide. Excuse me, on your exhale, round your spine. Create space between your shoulder blades. Moving here a few more times with your breath. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale as you release. One more here. On the next one, let it all go. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Send your right leg long, bringing the sole of your left foot inside of your right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release your arms out in front of you. Tempt your fingers. Do cat and cows here, single leg stretch. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. One more just like that. Inhale, gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, come back to neutral spine, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right leg, deep side bend, looking out under that left arm. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand to your left knee. Twist, look over your left shoulder. Plant your left hand, inhale, reach your right arm high. Press your hips forward, find stargazer. Exhale, lower your hips. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, right hand releases by your right side, deep side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back through center. With a long spine, exhale, forward fold. Release your hands out in front of you on blocks or towards the floor. Hold it here for one more round of breath. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release your hands by your side. Slide your right foot in front or on top of your left shin or thigh for double pigeon. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching back down towards the blocks or towards the floor. Holding here and breathing. Feeling that stretch in your outer right hip. Walk your hands back through center. Keeping your right knee bent this time, extend your left leg long, sealing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, release your hands down, tempt your fingers. Inhale, gaze up, look up. Exhale, round your spine. One more cat and cow here, single leg stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, left hand to the inside of your left leg, deep side bend, looking out under that right armpit. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left hand to right knee, twist, look over your right shoulder. Plant your right hand, press your hips forward, find stargazer on this side, left bicep hugs your left ear. Exhale, release your hips down. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale, left hand on the floor on a block, side bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward fold, long spine. Reaching the crown of your head closer towards the floor. Once your arms arrive to the floor or to blocks, hold it here for another round of breath. Inhale, rise up. Shoulders stacked over your hips, release your arms down, keeping your right knee bent. Slide your left foot in front or on top of your left calf or thigh. Double pigeon on this side. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Releasing down, feeling the stretch on the other side here. Walk your hands back through center. Release the bind of your left foot over the right, and we're going to find a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists are directly under your shoulders, knees under your hips, tuck your toes, hammock your belly down towards your mat. Inhale, lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. Press your finger pads into the floor, releasing your palms. Inhale, tuck your toes. Create space between each collarbone. Draw your shoulders down. On your exhale, untuck your toes. Spiral your elbow creases to the top of your mat. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Bump your hips side to side, moving here in any organic movement. Back to a neutral spine, starting on the right side. Inhale, lengthen your right leg straight back. Strong point through your right toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, crunch your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tap your right foot over to the left side. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, kick it straight back. Rainbow that right leg up and over to the outer left side. Maybe this time look over your left shoulder. Maybe you can see your right heel. Once more, inhale, right leg kick straight back. Exhale, tuck it in, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, biggest rainbow over to the left side. Drawing the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. To deepen that stretch, rock your right heel closer towards the floor. To lessen that stretch, rock towards the right toes or ball of your foot. Maybe just gently rocking forwards and backwards. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Release the ball of your right foot onto the floor, keeping it straight back. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body, hovering, holding. 2 more times. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, sweep under, hover and hold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release your left arm this time as far as you can. Releasing your left cheek or ear towards the floor or towards the block. Right leg stays long. Press into your right hand. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, release your left hand under your left shoulder. Extend your right leg straight back. Tuck your knee in towards your nose and then step your right foot in between your palms. Find a low lunge. Press your hips forward. Gently draw the hips back. 2 more times. Inhale, press it forward. Draw it back. On the next one, keep the right leg straight. Hips are back. Flex through your right foot. Draw your toes to the ceiling. You can windshield wiper your right foot side to side. Stay here. You can walk your hands to the inside of your right foot. Maybe come over to your left hip, looking over your left shoulder. Hands can be on the floor or on blocks. Walk your hands back through center. This time over to the right side. Single leg stretch with a twist. Come back to center. Plant your hands, frame your right foot, bend into your right knee. Toe heel your right foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Right toes turn to about 3 o'clock. Wrists remain directly under your shoulders on the floor or on a block. Finding your lizard stretch. You can tip to the outer knife edge of that right foot. Allow your knee to tip open. You can release your forearms down to the floor or to blocks. You can tuck your left toes, hover your left knee for a deeper stretch here. Holding and breathing. Finding your lizard on the right side. Send your right leg straight back under your right hip. Come back to your tabletop, bumping your hips side to side. We're going to repeat the same thing with the left leg. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Tap your toes. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, straight back. Rainbow that left leg up and over to the outer right hip. Just tap it down. Kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee toward your nose. Tap it down. Lift it up. Kick it straight back. Rainbow up and over to the outer right hip. This time maybe looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose for 3, 2, and 1. Kick it straight back. Draw your left leg as far over to the right side as you can, digging your left heel closer towards the floor, deepen that stretch. Likewise, you can rock towards your toes, the ball of your foot, to lessen that sensation. Maybe drawing your hips forwards and backwards to see how that feels on this side. Stacking your wrists back under your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Step your left foot in between your palms. Draw your hips back, straighten your left leg. Rock it forward 2 more times. Press it forward and back. 1 more. On the next one, we're all going to hold the hips back. Keep that left leg straight. Flex through your left foot. You can stay here or allow that left leg to rock from side to side. If you want to stay here, you're welcome to. If you want to walk your hands to the inside of your right foot, you're welcome to as well. Maybe coming over to your right hip to deepen that twist. Continuing to flex through your left foot wherever you are. Walk your hands back through center, framing your foot, maybe this time over to the left side. Twist looking over your left shoulder. Walk your hands back through center, framing your left foot, bend into your left knee. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Left toes turn to about 9 or 10 o'clock, depending on the opening of your hip. Wrists stay under your shoulders. You're welcome to rock to that outer knife edge of that left foot here to deepen that stretch in your left hip flexor. You can stay high or come down as low as you'd like onto your forearms on blocks or your mat. If you tried it on the other side, you can try tucking your right toes, lifting your right leg off of the floor. Wherever you are, hold it for 1 more breath. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Slide your left knee under your left hip, coming back to your tabletop. Bumping your hips side to side, come back to your breath. Walk your hands up, palm turned forward, tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming to our first downward facing dog. Lower your heels close as you can to the floor for 1 more round of breath. Let it all go on your exhale. Now begin to pedal your heels. Deep bend and extend into one knee as you straighten the other. Allow your hips to move from left to right, right to left. Biceps frame your ears. Feeling lower both of your heels towards the floor. Press into your finger pads. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hip, circle out your right ankle. Switch directions. Hold it, bend that right knee as you draw that right knee towards your right wrist, finding pigeon. Allow your left knee to lower towards the floor. You can tuck your left toes and slide that left leg back if you'd like. To even out the hips, you're welcome to place a block under that right hip. You can walk your hands towards your midline on the floor, on blocks. You can gaze up towards the ceiling, deepening that back bend in your half pigeon. Stay here. When you're ready, you can fold forward. Deepening that hip stretch, maybe allowing your hips to sway from side to side. You do not have to touch the mat on either side. Plant your hands back under your shoulders, tuck your toes. We're going to find funky pyramid. Lift your hips as you seal your front right foot right where it's at. So your right foot is staggered in front, maybe slightly left, maybe slightly right of your back left foot. Back heel is slightly lifted. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. Drawing your hips in a clockwise motion. Hands can remain on blocks, they can be on the floor. You can walk your hands closer towards the back of your mat for a deeper stretch. Balancing here as if your feet are on a balance beam. Walk your hands back out to front. Bend into your right knee as you plant your hands and then step your right foot back to meet the left, coming back to your down dog. Begin to pedal out the heels once again. Biceps frame your ears, gazes towards the tops of your thighs. We're going to repeat the same thing with the left leg. Inhale, left leg high. Bend, stack your hip, circle out your left ankle. Reverse the direction. Maintain that bend in your left knee. Draw your left knee towards your left wrist, finding half pigeon at the top of your mat. Allow your right knee to come towards the floor. You can draw that right leg further back for a deeper stretch. You're welcome to place a block under your left hip for support. If you like, you can stay here or walk your hands towards your midline on the floor or on blocks. Create a deeper back bend. When you're ready, you're welcome to fold forward, hands on blocks or on the floor. Maybe finding a gentle sway from side to side. This is one of my favorite stretches in pigeons. Just allowing your hips to move from side to side. Planting your hands under your wrists, tuck your right toes. We're going to lift the hips and seal your front left foot onto the floor, finding that funky pyramid on this side. As you lift the hips, you can create a bend in that front knee or hold it straight. Try to draw your right hip forward, left hip back. This time in a counterclockwise motion. You can keep your hands on the floor or on blocks towards the top of your mat, or for a deeper stretch, walk your hands towards the back of your mat, maybe bringing your nose towards your knee. Nothing has to connect here. Just holding here with your breath. Walk your hands back to the top of your mat. We're going to pivot our toes, finding a wide-legged forward fold, the long edge of our mat. You can widen your distance if you'd like. Just resting your hands on the floor. They can come to blocks. You can rest your forehead on the floor or blocks. The block can be at any height, low, medium, or high. From here, try drawing the weight in towards the ball of your feet as you rock your hips forward without falling forward. If you come out of pose, that's okay, just come back into it. Now holding your upper body forward, lower your heels, try lifting your toes. Lower your toes, stealing all parts of your feet towards the floor. Walk your hands in between your legs towards the other long edge of your mat. Forehead can be hovering, can be on a block, can be on the floor. From here, lift your toes. Feel the weight in your heels. Lower your toes, try lifting your heels. Pressing into your finger pads, you're releasing your palms. Gently lower your heels. Walk your hands back through center. Walk your hands over to your right foot, left arm on the floor, arm on the block. Inhale, right arm high. Release your right hand to the floor. Walk your hands over to your left foot. Right hand stays on the floor on a block inside your left foot. Inhale, left arm high. Walk your hands back to center. We're going to pivot our toes, come back to that funky pyramid for just a breath. Plant your hands, bend into your left knee, and then slide your left foot back, coming to your downward facing dog. Gently pedal out the heels, bend and extend. Come back to your breath. Now we're nice and warm. We're going to come into our flow from your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee to nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and step your right foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Seal the back left foot down. Keep a bend in that front right knee. Find your warrior one. Holding here and breathing. Straighten that front right leg. Finding pyramid. Pull your right hip back. Left hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Release your hands to frame your right foot on the floor on a block. You can always create a bend into that right knee. You can lengthen your forehead closer towards your knee. Sealing that back left foot down at 45-degree angle. Right foot is forward at 12 o'clock. Pull your left hand down on the floor or on a block inside your right foot. Inhale, right arm high, revolve pyramid. Bend into your front right knee. Walk your left hand palm tip forward, lift your left leg, revolve half moon. Keeping that left leg lifted, release your right hand to the floor, to the block, finding bird. Flexing through that left foot, imagine someone's pulling your left leg straight back. Maybe lift an inch or two higher. Inhale, lift. Exhale, L step, lower down. Inhale, lift, point the toes, Shiva squat, tuck it in. Kick it back 2 more times, L step, lower. And lift, Shiva squat, tuck it in. Kick it out once more, L step. And lift. Kick it back. Hold that left leg extended, flex the foot, find half moon, right arm down, left arm up. If you get the weebles and wobbles, that's okay. Embrace it, come to your breath. Deep inhale. Let it go on your exhale. Hold the left leg lifted, bend into that front right knee. Plant your left foot, find your warrior two. Adjust your stance if you need to. Deep bend. And your right foot. Left leg is straight. We're back. Relax your shoulders down. Imagine you're trying to peel your mat between your right heel and your left arch. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, side low lunge to the back of your mat. Deep bend into your left knee. Flex through your right foot. Hands can be at heart center. You can release your hands to the floor or to a block. You can bring your left arm down, right arm up. We're going to find warrior two at the back of our mat. Inhale, lift up. Pivot your right toes, pivot your left toes. Deep bend that front left knee. Back right leg is straight. Holding and breathing. Deep inhale. On your exhale, release your left arm down to the inside of your left foot. Seal your right bicep towards your right ear, extended side. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Commit to that bend in your front left knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your left foot, keep your right hand down, left arm lifted. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, left arm reaches. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift, find horizon lunge. Pivot to your outer right hip. Pivot to the outer knife edge of both feet. Reach your left hand towards the inside of your right ankle. Come back to runner's lunge. Plant your left hand to frame your left foot. Kick your left leg back. Lower down, find your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Come through tabletop, and we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Pull out your heels. Come back to your breath. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. That is your full flow. Bend and extend to both feet. Lower the heels. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left elbow to left knee. Or opposite. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. There we go. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Hold it for 3, 2. Step your left foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up. Find your drishti. Find your focus. High crescent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, seal your back right foot, find your warrior one. Hold in here for a breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten that front left leg. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, hips are square. Inhale, reach your fingertips high, crown of your head towards the ceiling. Hold the length, fold forward. Keep pulling that left hip back, right hip forward. Finding your pyramid, adjust your stance wider or more narrow. Maybe this side is different than the other side, that's okay. Hands framing your left foot on the floor or on a block. Feel free to create a bend into that left knee if you'd like. Your right hand on the floor or on a block inside of your left foot. Inhale, left arm high. Continue to pull that left hip back, right hip forward. You should really feel that in your revolved pyramid. Bend into your front left knee. Walk your right hand, palm print forward. Lift your right leg. Revolve, half moon. Flex that right foot. Hips are square. Keep that right leg lifted. Hips square. Release your left hand down. Shoulders are parallel to one another. Finding your version of bird. Inhale, lift that right leg 1 inch higher. Keep the right toes flexed. Exhale, L step, lower. And lift, point the toes, Shiva squat, tuck it in right to the outside of the left. Kick it back, flex the toes, L step. Lift it up, point the toes, Shiva squat. One more round, L step, to Shiva. Tuck it in. Hold that right foot flexed. Open up that right hip, find your half moon, left arm down, right arm up. If you fall out of it, that's okay. That means you're trying. Holding here and breathing. One more breath. Maybe lift that right leg higher. Flex the right toes. Bend into that front left knee. Hold the right leg lifted. Plant your right foot. Find your warrior two at the top of your mat. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, big star. Exhale, side low lunge to the back of your mat. Stay here, maybe challenge your balance. You can always place your hands on the floor or on blocks. You want to open up your chest, right hand down, left arm up. Don't worry about how high or how low your Skadasana is on this side. Find your breath. We're going to pivot the left toes to the long edge and your right toes to the short edge of your mat, finding warrior two at the top of your mat. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Maybe look down. Can you see your big right toe to the inside of your right knee? One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your right thigh. Seal your left bicep towards your left ear. Right hand can be hovering in space, can be on the floor, on a block. Commit to that bend in your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Deep inhale. Exhale, pivot your left toes, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot, left hand down the floor on block, inside your right foot. Inhale, right arm high. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach two more. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift and hold. Find your horizon lunge. Pivot to the outer knife edge of each foot. Left hip lower down. Reach your right hand to the inside of your left ankle. Feel that stretch. Come back to runner's lunge. Plant your right hand down to the outside of your right foot. Extend your right leg back. Find your high plank. Opt to keep the right leg lifted. Chaturanga flow. Come through tabletop or all meet back in down dog. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to elbow. Take it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, right knee in between. Tap it down. Lift it up. 2 more. Exhale, tap. And lift. 1 more. Lift and hold. Step your right foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up, high crescent. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. Adding on here. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise. Stay here. Seal your back left foot. Find your warrior 1. Inhale, lengthen your right leg. Bind your hands behind your back. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. You can reach your hands down towards your left thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Your forehead towards your right toes. Remember, you can always create a bend in that front right knee. Release your bind at any time. Bend your left hand on the inside of your right foot. Inhale, right arm high. Revolve pyramid. Continue to pull that right hip back. It's going to naturally try to bump forward. When it does, notice it. Pull it back. Left hip forward. Bend into your front right knee. Walk your left hand palm print forward. Lift that left leg. Revolve half moon. Flex through your left foot. Square out your shoulders. Release your right hand down the floor on the block. Inhale, left leg lifts, L step. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap it in. Kick it back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, Shiva squat. 1 more set. Exhale, lower. Lift. Shiva squat. Hold that left foot flex. Find your half moon. Open up. Left arm to the ceiling. Right arm to the floor. Ground through your right foot. Keep that left leg lifted, bend into your right knee. Find your warrior 2. Adjust your stance if you need to. Left foot to the long edge. Right toes to the short edge. Inhale, big star. Exhale, find your Skadasana at the back of the mat. Big tri-swimming dip, and you can point and flex those right toes. Inhale, rise up, come back to big star. From here, we're going to find reverse triangle. Inhale, rise up, tee out the arms. Bump your hips to the back, reach your right arm forward. Tick-tock your right arm down, left arm up. Find your triangle. Gaze down toward your right toes for balance. Gaze up toward your left fingertips to challenge your balance. Stay here. Or pulse, lift and lower for 3. That's 2. And 1, hold it low. Inhale, rise up, big star, pivot your toes. Pivot your left foot forward, find warrior 2 at the back of your mat. Deep inhale. Exhale, extend to side, left arm down to the inside of that left thigh. Seal your right bicep towards your right ear. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Tuck your right hand around toward your left hip or down your right thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pivot your right toes, cartwheel down. Whoop, framing your left foot. Right hand down the floor, inside your left foot. Inhale, left arm high. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and back. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap your right hip. Inhale, reach 2 more times. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Find that horizontal pivot to your outer knife edge of both feet. Rotate your right hip down. Reach your left fingertips back. Inhale, find your runner's lunge. Plant your left hand. Step your left foot back. Option to hover your left leg. Lower all the way down. Come through cobra. Tabletop or directly down dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right. Left to left, oh my goodness. Kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick it back. Exhale, left knee to nose. Tap it down for 3. Lift it up. That's 2. And 1. Hold it lifted. Step your left foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up, back heel lifted. High crescent. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep, lightning crescent. One more time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, rise and stay. Seal your back right heel. Find your warrior 1. Adjust your stance. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Find your hands behind your back. Straighten your front left leg. Find your pyramid. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Crown of your head reaching towards your left toes. To your body, listen to what you may need on this side. It's your bind at any time. Plant your right hand on the inside of your left foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm high, revolve pyramid. Continuing to draw that left hip back, right hip forward. If you didn't feel it before, you'll definitely feel it in revolve pyramid. Bend into that left knee, walk your right hand, palm print forward, lift your right leg, revolve tap moon. Left arm stays lifted. Hips are square. Lower your left arm down, square out your shoulders to match your hips. Inhale, kick your right leg up. Exhale, L step lower. And lift, point the toes, Shiva squat, tuck it in. Take it out, 2 more sets. L step lower. And lift, Shiva squat. 1 more. Hold that right leg, send it straight back. Open up your hips, find your half moon. Right arm to the ceiling. 1 more round of breath here. Then we lift that right leg higher. Bend into that left knee until you plant your right foot gently. Find your warrior 2. Adjust your stance at any time if you need to. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, side low lunge to the back of the mat. Holding here and breathing. You can try pointing your toes versus flexing. See how that feels. Your inner thighs rise back up. Big star, pivot your toes. Left toes to the front. Right toes to the long edge. Tee out your arms. Reverse your triangle. Legs are straight. Right hand can come down your right leg or around toward your left hip. Inhale, rise up, tee out your arms. Bump your hips to the back of your mat, reach your left fingertips long. Tick-tock your left hand down, right arm up, find your triangle. Really stack that right shoulder over the left knee, rotate your right fingertips further towards the back. Holding here and breathing. Stay or play, we're gonna lift and lower for 3. That's 2. 1 more, hold it low. Inhale, rise up, big star. Find warrior 2 at the back of your mat, pivot your right toes to the back. Deep bend that back right knee. Left leg is straight. Deep inhale. Exhale, draw your right arm down, left arm to your ear. Extended side. Long line of energy from your left fingertips to your left heel. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior, left hand down your left leg or around towards your right hip. Mix that bend the front right knee. Inhale. Exhale, pivot your left toes, carve it onto the back of your mat, framing your right leg. Left hand to the inside of your right foot on the floor on a block. Inhale, right arm high. Circle out your right shoulder. Wiggle your fingers. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap 1 more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. Reach and hold. Pivot to the knife edge of both feet. Lower your left hip. Horizon lunge. Come back to runner's lunge. Plant your right hand. Step your right foot back. And we'll all come and meet back in down dog. Pedal it out. Down dog. Bend your knees, hover your shins. Find your power dog for 3, 2, press forward, find your high plank. Shoulders over your wrists for 3, 2, press your hips high, down dog. Try to lower the heels a little bit deeper this time. Bend the knees, power dog. Press forward, find your high plank. This time we're going to lower all the way down, option to bring the knees down, elbows tucked in. Once you arrive, untuck your toes, wrists stay under your shoulders, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. One more time, inhale, press. Release back down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Look over your left shoulder. Come through center, look over your right shoulder. Maybe you see your right heel. Come back through center, gaze up towards the ceiling. Bring your gaze forward, bend your elbows, lower back down. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Starting on the left side, extend your left arm long, keeping your right hand boxed out. Relax that left leg. I like to allow my thigh to sway side to side. Come back to center. Left leg relax. Inhale, lift your right leg. Pivot to your left hip. Broken wing, you can bend that top right foot behind or in front of your left leg. Looking at that right hip and left shoulder. You can extend your right arm and right leg if you'd like, or keep them bent and grounded towards the floor. Gently bend your right knee if it was lifted. Plant your right hand if it was extended. Roll back onto your belly. Both hips grounded. Walk your left hand and give me 1 mini cobra. Press up. Maybe lift your palms. Lower your palms. Lower your chest. Keep your left hand boxed out. Extend your right arm long, directly from your right shoulder. And relax that right leg. I like to allow my hips to sway side to side. Once again, same thing on this side. Come back to center. Press into your left palm. Inhale, left leg lifts high. Tip onto your right hip, keeping your right leg long. And then bend your top right knee. Your top left leg. Keeping your right arm straight. Feeling the opening in your right shoulder and your left hip. Stay here. You can extend your top arm and leg. Left arm is extended, gently box it out back under your shoulder. Release your left leg behind or in front. Come back onto your belly. Both hip bones press into the floor. Walk your right hand in, press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release down. All right, we're gonna come a little bit off our mat, it's okay. Keep your wrists under your shoulders. Slide your left knee out towards your left hip. Can be higher, can be lower, and just rest your chin on your mat. Half frog. Just breathing. Both palms. Lift your chest. Cobra and half frog. And then slide your right arm under the left side body. Thread the needle. Still in that half frog position. And just lower your right side back towards the floor. With your right arm and your left knee extended, plant your left hand on top of the right, just like you're trying to stack your left palm exactly over the right. Keeping that left knee and right palm sealed in towards the floor. Inhale, draw your left arm high towards the ceiling. Maybe gazing up, feel a spinal stretch here. You're trying to open your spine just like a book. Allow that left arm to pull you so far that your left knee lifts up. Coming onto your back, it's okay if you come off of your mat. Drawing your left knee in towards your left shoulder, finding your wind removing pose on your back. Right leg stays long, left knee in towards your left shoulder, avoiding your rib cage, and then binding your hands on your left shin. Release the bind, allow the sole of your left foot to come up towards the ceiling. Half happy baby. You can grab the outer knife edge, that left foot. You can grab the outside of your left calf or the back side of your left thigh. Release the bind of your left hand, keeping that left knee bent. Allow the sole of your left foot to come to the inside of your right leg. Recline tree, using the floor as a splint. Any tension that you might be holding in your shoulders or in your lower back, just let it go. Melt back in towards your mat. Coming back to your breath. Send your left leg long to meet the right. We're going to roll back onto our tummy, back onto our mat. Plant your wrists under your shoulders. Releasing your chin back down, both hips in towards the floor. Come back to your breath. Slide your right knee out toward your right hip. Can be higher, can be lower. Totally normal if it's different than the left side. Holding here in half frog on the right side. Pressing into your palms, lift your chest, finding your cobra, still in half frog, and then slide your left arm under and through the right side body. Thread the needle in half frog. Sealing your right palm on top of the left, and just releasing your left cheek or ear towards the floor. Keeping your left hand and your right knee sealed to the floor. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Maybe gazing up towards your right fingertips. Feel that spinal stretch. As you keep your right knee grounded, left shoulder grounded. Now allow that right hand to pull your right knee up. Coming onto your back. Coming into wind removing pose on the right side. Binding your hands on your right shin as your right knee draws up towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Left leg remains long. Release the bind of your right shin and allow the sole of your right foot to come towards the ceiling as you grab a hold of the back side of your right thigh, calf, or outer edge of your right foot for half happy baby. Pulling your right knee once again towards your right shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Release the bind of your foot, calf, or thigh. Allow the sole of your right foot to come to the inside of your left thigh. Finding recline tree, this time on the right side, and just resting your hands by your side. If you're holding any tension in your glutes or your right knee, just let it go. Notice the difference once you do so. Bend your right leg long to meet the left. Then we're going to shimmy on back to our mat. If you don't mind staying off of your mat, that's okay. You can stay right there. Reach your legs long to the bottom of your mat. Reach your arms long overhead. Long line of energy as if someone's pulling your wrist and pulling your ankles in opposite directions. Tiny arch in your lower back. Release your hands by your side. Walk your feet in towards your hips, knees towards the ceiling, arms by your side, palms facing down. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Exhale, tap. Squeeze, lift. Exhale, tap. We're going to add on palms facing in, pinkies digging in towards the floor. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Thumbs tap overhead. Exhale, release your arms, release your hips. Inhale, arms and hips lift. Exhale, tap. Add on just a little bit more. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Hold your hips high. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. One more time, just like that. Inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, thumbs tap overhead. Hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower everything down. Extend your right foot towards the ceiling. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Drawing your right knee away from your hips. Press into your left foot. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Allow your hips to fall over to the right. Come back to center, over to the left. Come back to center one more time. Right to left. Come back to center. Send your right leg towards the ceiling. Lower your right leg slowly, heel towards the floor. Bend your right knee. Plant your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, left leg high. Flex through your left foot. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Allow your left knee to pull away from your body. Ground through your right foot. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Release your knees over to the left. Come back to center, over to the right. One more time, back through center, left to right. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, slowly lower down. Walk your left foot in to meet the right. Lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Flex through your feet as if you're trying to stamp the sole of each foot up towards the ceiling. Legs are straight or micro bend in your knees. One more breath here. Lower back pressing into the floor. Stay here. You can reach your hands towards your toes. Maybe add in some movement. Point, flex. Circle out your wrists, circle out your ankles. Everything moving, all class. Gaze glues towards the floor. Lower and lift one leg, alternating. Stay here in any variation of legs up the wall, or when you're ready, gently lower your legs towards the floor. Once they arrive, allow your heels to touch, toes fall open, arms by your side, or any comfortable resting position for your Shavasana. You can butterfly the knees out, bringing the soles of your feet together. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. You can cactus your arms. Coming back to your breath. Belly rise on your inhale. Belly falls on your exhale. And to shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and then relax them down. Clench your fists and squeeze your glutes and then let it go. Engage your quadriceps. Clench your toes like you're trying to pick up a piece of paper and then let it go. Melting into your mat. And to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing awareness back to your breath. Draw your knees in toward your chest and reach your arms long overhead, rolling to your favorite side, using your lower arm as a pillow. Gently boxing out your top arm to gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bones side to side. You often bring a gentle gaze behind your eyes. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to left knee, twist, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to right knee, twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful week ahead. Namaste. Thank you, Liz.